I've been there, I've done that. I won't do it again. Hello everyone, you're the first today. How are you today? I'll need to go that way, just follow this path. Hello, tribe of mythology, what's up? You are hot. You are very hot. How hot are you? And why are you hot? Actually, are you a radiator or something like that? An oven? Demon down. Next. I can't go there. You are hot weather. Yeah, but is it 40 plus Celsius hot? Because here today we have in the sun it was something like 44 Celsius. This week has been something like hell on Earth. When it comes to the temperature and the heat waves. And I think that Hell on Earth is the title of one of the episodes of Doom 2. You know, the old Doom games, they came in the form of episodes. And each episode had a different, not really storyline, but different theme, different whatever, purpose, whatever. And one of the episodes was called Hell on Earth, or something like that. We have the same weather. Romania, Greece. Yeah, but Romania is a bit to the north of, at least from us. So... But I guess it doesn't really matter because the sunbeams are very powerful. They spread out very much and they hit everywhere on Europe, over Europe. Here in Switzerland it is 21 degrees. Hello, Igorje. 21 degrees would be paradise today here. On the news they said that we will have heat waves until Sunday. This whole week has been a heat wave week. So, 2 more days. After Sunday, I hope that the temperature will fall down by 10 degrees at least. Gorilla. This act is the Act of the East, it is the Act of the Eternal Embers DLC. Veteran's bow without a suffix. It is time to go. You are Act 4 normal difficulty. Do you plan to take your character through all 3 difficulty levels? Oh ho ho! Ore, wakey wakey! Coffee, where is my coffee? Cheers, guys. This coffee is very cold, very nice. Ah. Oh, cold coffee.
You can't hold anymore.
Yeah, you should take your pet build through all difficulty levels. Especially pets in the next difficulty levels, they get automatic buffs to their performance, mostly life. So you will see that the pets, they have their own levels, and your pets can be up, some pets can go up to level 20 normal difficulty. So if you have taken some of your pets up to level 20, let's say hypothetically, in a normal difficulty, the moment you begin epic difficulty, your pet will become instantly level 50. In epic difficulty, all pets gain plus 30 levels, and then in legendary difficulty they gain plus 20 levels more. So, if the maximum level of a pet can be 20 in normal difficulty, the moment you take it to legendary, it will be instantly 70 level. And this is one of the improvements the developers made the Titan Quest Anniversary Edition specifically. This thing doesn't exist in the old game. It is an Anniversary Edition feature to balance out the game, and it is awesome. Hello, Snappy. You are making battle mates but slow phase weak in the beginning. In the beginning? How beginning? You know, if you got, you can spend all the points to on slot instantly to max it out in the first few levels that you get, and then after you max it out, if you want to do it this way. I just received an SMS. Maybe that SMS is from my internet service provider. It looks like about 1 hour ago they fixed the issue that I had with Discord. And maybe they just sent me an SMS to tell me that they fixed it, I don't know. Okay, there is nothing more to do here. Let's go to the Ascent. Yeah, one of the game guide videos I have made is about pets. It is tips for pets for beginners, something like that, the title of the video. Oops, of the video. If you want, you can watch the video to get more tips. That video is all about tips for pet builds. Arctic of Power. Who wants to go to the Arctic? Nobody. Wraith Lords, Nefrits. Oh, this item is amazing. If you got to make a pet build, you buy this item, bonus to pets 2 times. Your pets gain physical damage and also they gain health and armor. I will put this one in my collection. Just in case.
Travel safely.
Hello Horda, what's up? I think I don't have only 4 of the achievements on Steam of Titan Quest. If I remember right, there are 115 achievements and I have completed 111, something like that. But I don't really care about achievements, so I'm not trying to complete achievements. Although I would like at some point to complete the legendary hardcore achievement. But for the others I don't really care. Typhon ate your pets like candy. Yeah, in normal difficulty, Typhon is very nasty to pets. Hello, Silva. You only have 3 pieces of it, so you miss 3 pieces. If you keep playing, you will get the other 3 pieces. Nothing there.
Mortal ocean.
Okay, let's go defeat the god fire. The fire god. Or the god with fire, maybe. Maybe that was a fire that transformed into a humanoid god, who knows. You have to reach a demulated staff or give bonus for pet that helped. Yeah, the bonus to pets always helps. That is one of the 2 key components, you could say, for making very good pet builds. One of the 2 key components is to get as many items providing bonus to all pets as possible, and the second key component is to use those skills from masteries that will also benefit your pets. For example, I don't have Dream Mastery to show you, but I will tell you. In Dream Mastery we have 3 trance skills. The Trance of Convalescence, for example, is very good to give survivability to the player and also to the pets. But the Trance of Wrath works only for the player, it doesn't benefit pets. So if you use the Trance of Convalescence, both your character and your pets will get very good survivability. Here comes the god of fire. And here he goes away again. Oh. He killed me. I underestimated the god of fire. Oh, I got killed by a god. In Titan Quest, how can you get killed by a god in Titan Quest? Yeah. It is a good thing that I'm not playing hardcore. Okay, God of Fire. It was that easy to kill the God of Fire, but at least I got a legendary amulet. Bone pile. A glass of. Do you think that a glass of water would exterminate the God of Fire? Would the glass of water become the terminator of God of Fire?
My power mortal.
Your power, mortal. Wow. Vampire. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
A fellow traveler.
Okay, let's go that way. The terracottas are easy. Hey, Psyche, what's up? Is Atlantis more difficult than Act 4? But I don't think so. I wouldn't say so. Thundering of the Storm, perfect item. See, I watched the video you posted on the modding channel on the Discord. That looks very good. That mechanic with the artifact that breaks down to components. What boss gives you the biggest problem? To this character or in general? I think that in general the worst boss in the whole game would be the Toxeu Anubis special boss of the Secret Passage of Eternal Embers Act. Okay, I guess I can go there and from there continue, but I will go by using the reset player button. It can also transmute legendary relics down to normal if you need them for making artifacts. Wait, you mean that if you use it on a legendary relic, it will transmute it to normal tier? Or to epic tier, and you can then break it down and make another artifact? Pick up the potion. Okay, hero terracotta general fight. Wait, what? Ha! He also used the battle standard. Yeah, okay, my resistances are not the best. This is why I received that damage. You can convert an embodiment of Valor of Achilles to an essence. Yeah, this is good to have a price to pay for this conversions to make it more interesting. I'm sorry, I want to travel. Let's go to the heavens, the heavenly heavens, the heavenly gardens.
Yes?
Harmony. Useless drop. You're hoping that it will take you to come Saturday if you work on it bit by bit. When there is no new code for the second, people will come back to play the first try much at this while waiting. Well, it depends. We will see. Also, we will see how.
If you
I
are
mean,
more than a chemist, speak with my sister.
how frequent the updates will be to the early access in the future. Okay, go back, turn in the quest and use the reset player button to to come back here instantly.
Oh, mortal, you mortal. I will not forget this.
You are planning on skipping Titan Quest for a good while until you play more TQ1. Do you like TQ1 that
A
much?
mortal up here. Hurry along.
You played TQ2 early access, it didn't feel like early access. You mean playtest demo, right? There is no early access of TQ2. What was back then in March, it was a playtest demo for about 5 days.
Look what the... All has been said. All has been said, Titan Slayer. All has been said.
Titan Slayer.
Mortal, over here. So, he told you nothing, did he? What is it, Mortal? What is it, Mortal? What is it, Mortal? What is it, Mortal? Fine.
Crystalline corridors. So... Eye of Reveries and resisted heavily boots of the hand. Very interesting item, but if only it had 2 resistances instead of 1. Seems like they didn't want to keep any systems from one around. Why? The playtest demo had plenty of systems from the first game. It was a different game, of course. It didn't feel like Titan Quest 100%, it felt like Titan Quest, I would say 70%. But you know, this is natural. I mean, first of all, it is a new game. Second of all, it is a new game that is coming out 20 years after the first one. And third of all, it is a totally different studio, totally different developers that make the game, so we cannot expect them to make the exact same game. Nor should we want them to make the exact same game. I think that for... I think that for a sequel they should keep many things from the first game, the very good things. And they should also bring new stuff. The new game should be a sequel faithful to the franchise, but also it should be a new game. It shouldn't be a copycat of the first one. This is how I see things. Nothing. Yeah, also what Psyche said is very important. It is very crucial for the developers to know exactly what systems they use and how they use them and how they make them, so that in the future they can work on the systems even more and improve them and build upon the systems and do new stuff and things like this. Having said that, and based on the playtest demo that we tried, because I also tried the playtest demo, my 100% genuine opinion, honest as fuck opinion, is that Titan Quest 2 looks like a great game. It has great potential. I like it already very much, based on the playtest demo. And, but it is not Titan Quest 1. Titan Quest 1 is better. And okay, we could say that Titan Quest 1 is a complete game, but that one is just a playtest demo what we have seen. But I'm talking about some very core mechanics of the game that it doesn't matter. Even if the game Titan Quest 2 will be completed in the future with much more coded systems that we haven't seen yet and whatnot, the core mechanics, the core gameplay of that game will still be there. It will be what we saw in the Titan Quest 2 playtest demo back in March. It was, I think. And some of those things are not the best things that we have seen. But we will talk about these things in detail with the early access, where we can see more things. And we can see more details. And we can discuss about many more things in the early access. Shield having its own damage, enemies equipping loot, they could use those things. Psyche, let's talk about everything that we can find out with the early access in the future. For example, one of the things that I don't like and I didn't like in the playtest demo, which is something that we could see in the playtest demo, is that when you spend points on the mastery, all you do is to spend points to unlock tiers of skills. Spending points on the mastery itself provides absolutely nothing, and that feels dead to me. Or another thing is that that game has as a default way to control the character. Left mouse button is only for moving. You click left mouse button to move around, it cannot do anything else. And you have the default attack, the primary attack goes to the right mouse button. That is the default one. Thankfully they have also introduced this option to make it like Titan Quest 1 more, to feel like Titan Quest 1, where you can actually make the left mouse button to be moving around and also attacking, as we do in Titan Quest 1, but we saw in the playtest demo that that one works, but it feels a bit clunky sometimes. It is not perfect. It is not as good as Titan Quest 1. Hey Roy, how are you today? Yeah, Psyche, yes. On the playtest demo they did that with the left mouse button, but... Or was it on an update of... I think it was on the playtest demo, we had it already. But we will see. Let's wait for the early access to come out to see what the early access actually has, because the playtest demo was just the prologue of the game. And the early access will have more content and more stuff probably, who knows. So let's wait and see what can we find out. But also, to be honest, I also like the art style of Titan Quest 1 more than the second game. Especially the icons in the inventory of items. I'm okay, Roy. You're a traditionalist and you're not a fan of changes and new things. Then for you the best thing would be to stick with Titan Quest 1. After all, Titan Quest 1 has so many DLCs to explore. And if you get bored after thousands of hours playing the vanilla game with all DLCs, then you have plenty of mods to play in Titan Quest 1. So, Titan Quest 1 is a game that you can keep playing for the rest of your life. Yeah, Roy, this is the Legionnaire set. It is one of the best sets in the whole game. What if Titan Quest 2 existed parallel and like Poe 2, wouldn't that be cool? That would be the best thing ever, Psyche. That would be absolutely fucking amazing. Imagine, what if for the next 20 years we could be getting new DLCs for Titan Quest 1 and many DLCs for Titan Quest 2 for the next 20 years. And what... I'm such an idiot. And what if I could still be here for the next 20 years covering all those new DLCs of these two games? Unfortunately, in a universe or on a planet where we have a global civilization which is all about money, greedy monkeys about money, this cannot happen. If we had a money-free civilization where people would do stuff that they liked and just to offer to the civilization in general, then maybe such a scenario would be possible. to have this type of games receiving for many decades new content all the time, to have specific studios, specific people working on specific studios and keep making new content for the same games for decades. I mean, how many games are there right now where this scenario is actually at least 50% happening? Could we say that this applies to World of Warcraft? That game came out 30 years ago, right? And it is still receiving new expansions? Yeah, but is it the exact same developers that were working on the first expansions working now on the new expansions? I don't know. But imagine, what if we have 10 people, let's say 50 people working on the same studio for 30 years, and all those 50 people are the same people, they have made a great team together, and they know the product they work on very well because they have been working on it for at least 10 years now. And for the next 20 years they keep working on the same product, let's say Titan Quest, and they keep making new content all the time, and you don't have to pay for the content. They don't need to get paid with money because in another universe, of course, this scenario is very crazy for this universe where we live in. But in that universe, nobody would worry about working to get paid to buy food and survive, because there would be a money-free society and things would work in another way. So that people now could actually go and do things that they truly like and they truly want to do. Imagine living in such a world where actually developers of video games or movies or whatever, they would put 1000% of their passion into their games, because they wouldn't have to worry about paying bills, paying nothing, paying for food. They wouldn't need to worry about getting paid. They wouldn't need to worry about getting late to the job, to the office, or getting fired and whatever. Such a world is possible. It is possible to create such a world, but only by using robotics.
See Hai Long Wang.
World of Warcraft re-releases their old content. What do you mean? Wouldn't it be great if computer platform and mobile platform becomes the same? You do everything with mobile, even your AC runs with mobile. The same? How do you mean the same? You lost your job due to Trav's budget cuts last week, so you'll have a lot of time to play Titan Quest. Oh, that is very bad.
Look what the threads of fate brought into my lair. You are either extremely powerful
or extremely foolish.
Not bad at all. But we are far from done.
Enough is enough is enough. Sevos relic. I would rather get a better item. This item is very good for specific builds, but the Chamber of the Forces. The Asute encampment.
Well, well, the shrine of
Long
Khonsu
way
and
from
Patrol.
home.
It will
Do
be
those
dangerous,
weapons
but
need
let me assure
sharpening?
you, I will make it worth your while.
$37, maybe I should buy energy posts.
Make use of that steel.
Mobile Ryzen computer version of Windows, there will be no need to separately design apps, computer software can run easily. Well, that comes down to the,
I haven't seen you powerless.
you know, the mobile designers, those who design mobiles and applications for mobiles.
Well, look, Azure nomads.
That is up to them to make the mobiles compatible to PCs. Whoa. Your computer is becoming very slow. The god of the god ARPG, what? Who is the god? Bleh. Sarcophagus. I became a big guy before I was about to die. your voice is so beautiful. Sing something more. I'm not a singer. I'm a killer. I'm a slayer. By the way, guys, have you heard these days that Ozzy Osbourne died? And yesterday also Hulk Hogan died. Do you know those guys? Titan Quest is the greatest forever and ever. Chuck Mangione? Who is that guy? I don't know this one. Tomorrow I will die. Yes! Kill me! Thrill me! I think there is a song from the 90s that says something like that. Thrill me, kill me, if you want to drill me, something. I don't know exactly, I don't remember. Honestly, I couldn't say no to getting killed. But I'm on a mission. Olympus doesn't want me dead. Hulk Hogan was a massive racist. I didn't know anything about that. Drill me, yeah, drill me, whatever. I don't remember the lyrics. So guys, today is Friday, right? Do you know what this means?
You may think.
What is the best mage build in Titan Quest? I would say that is not very easy to decide. There are many mage types of builds you can make. But one of the best I have ever played is the build I made myself, which is called Battle Mage Set build. And it uses the full legendary set of the Battle Mage, however they call that set. And that build uses a staff attack. It is a mage build that uses a staff attack and some spells. But it is mainly staff attack. That one is one of the best I have ever seen. Maybe your dream will come true in a distant future, because I think there will be so much work on robotics and artificial intelligence that maybe in the future people will have more time. Yeah, this is true, but that depends mostly on the stupidity of humans overall. Because, you know, AI, artificial intelligence, robotics, robots, machines and everything, technology, is all these things are just tools. you cannot blame the tools for the results that they bring, because it is the user who uses the tools in a specific way to achieve specific goals and have specific results anyways. So that depends on the stupidity of humans, because the more stupid you are, the more greedy you become. And the more you want to become... Yep, I will die. You try to become, you know, the boss of everybody, and you try to control everything and everyone, and you are a narcissistic psychopath that thinks is better than all other people just because they have more money or they are more beautiful or for whatever reason anyways. So usually on the world that we live, those who control this world and they start wars and everything, those people are the most stupid people on the planet, and they do all these things and they cause all this pain, and they mess the whole planet around it. In the end of the day, it is up to them, or it is up to the rest of humanity to go against them, throw them out, put them in a spaceship and set them straight to the sun. And actually use this super awesome technology in the best way possible and make that world to happen. Let me give you some secrets that I'm not going to reveal what they mean now, because we are talking about robotics and automatons. In Greek mythology, you get already some... you have some text there where the gods had automatic servants, not humans. They had automatons, servants, on Olympus. I said enough. I don't need to say anything else. Those who get it, they get it. Hello all having games. The blue item I just picked. Hello Spamfish. I picked up a blue item. I didn't pick a blue. What blue item? I don't see any blue items. Any news on Titan Quest 2? So, today is Friday. Today is Friday. This is a super duper crucial day today. Why? Because in 7 days from today it will be Friday. And that is absolutely important, that today is Friday and 7 days in the future it will be Friday. That's the most important thing you need to know as a Titan Quest fan. That 7 days after this Friday it will be Friday. Opa, ceremonial axe. It was a formula. Ah, you mean blue? You mean this one? Yes. Yeah, we haven't gotten any news so far, but next Friday is 1st of August. It is the day of the showcase of the games of THQ Nordic. And in that showcase, there is a 90% chance they will announce the release date of Titan Quest 2 Early Access. So we are one Friday away from the Friday, or from the announcement. The exhumed Magi. They want to us to die. We are 1 week away. I cannot wait for the revelation of the release date. And actually I cannot wait for the other news that they potentially would have for Titan Quest. Who knows? Titan Quest 2. Maybe in that showcase they will show more things that are coming to the game in the future. I'm talking about Titan Quest 2, of course. You're excited! You should be, you should be. Shroud of Irene, legendary item. Why? You never played the DLC? Which DLC?
You?
Okay, I will go there first, then that way, if I remember right, this will be the best course of action. Something is telling me that I will get stuck here. Ah, okay. I did it. I cannot go there that way, I will go this way. Okay, that one, ceremonial. Pierce damage. Yeah, this is ceremonial arm wraps of the glade. Without a prefix. Ah, Shrine of XP. Cha. This topic makes your head think too much, you'd rather continue playing TQ, eh? I'm so excited, yes. And you just can't hide it, yes. Para para bam ba bam baram baram bam bam. Royal Decree. Okay. A very good shield. Very, very good shield. Have to move on this way. You have it on Poe 2 lately, you wonder if they have news also. Poe 2 is getting a new content update, I think, around the end of August. 29th of August, something like that. They have already announced the date, the release date of their new content updates. But I'm not really sure, I think it is around 29th of August. Golden Shield of Peleran. Okay. An old shield. Potion of evasion. These dungeons in the Egypt area of Eternal Ember Shaft, they are great for farming. Farming for gold and some items maybe. There are many containers in these dungeons and this is why they are great. Seriously, bow. Okay, time to get out of this dungeon. Do you like Poet 2 All Heaven? I think Poet 2 can become a masterpiece. That game is great. Okay, this way. Frostbite Shrine. Primitive chest. So many spiders. Scorpions. How did they fit in that bone pile?
You can't hold anymore.
That was way too many scorpions. Desert bow of devouring. Seal the onions!
You can't carry anymore.
It dropped! Whoa! Terrific shield. Outstanding. Magnificent. Come on, guard, stay put. Hasta la vista. Okay, we need to go to the dungeon. We will save the game here. And we will stop here for today, guys. These days I'm not going to do long streams. I want to heal up my injury. But this build is one of the best melee builds ever. I mean, the set overall is one of the best sets in the game. And on top of that you have the classic Conqueror class, which is very powerful. That one. Guys, thanks for subbing by the stream again. I'll be back tomorrow to stream again something. Tomorrow is Saturday, so I guess I will see you tomorrow. And I really hope that these 7 days will go away as fast as possible. Super very fast. Be quick or be dead. Iron Maiden song. So, have a good one. See you tomorrow.